Good morning everyone, welcome to today's vlog. Now I'm just starting off today by knocking out a couple emails, and also, you're not going to believe this, right? I'm booking flights to go back to Vegas. Basically, the Olympia is coming up, which is a fitness expo that is on Las Vegas, and it's one of my favorite expos for sure. And this year, the two main companies that I'm sponsored by are Alphalete and MyProtein, and neither of those companies have a booth there. So I'm just going like out of my own pocket for the fun of it. Me and Ryan, because we're both sponsored by those companies, me and Ryan are going to stay together, and we're going to go for about a week. Just because, you know, the weather's going to be great. We know there's going to be a great crowd of people there, and also to meet some subscribers too, which is very important. So that is what I'm doing now. I can't believe I'm going back. And then afterwards, I think I'm actually, while I'm in America, I'm going to stay there and go to LA for a little bit, just for a while. And then that is going to wrap up my traveling for the summer, I think. Anyways, I'm very lucky that I can do what I love and travel, so it's amazing. It's a dream come true. But anyways, so in other news as well, in about 2 videos ago, you probably saw that I was chilling with Roz Purcell, who's now a regular fixture on this channel because we did another video together. We did a cooking video that just came out. I'm gonna play a little clip of it here.
Hey guys, I'm back in the kitchen. I'm kind of back with my favorite co-host so far. We have Rob Lipsett in the kitchen today.
What's going on, everyone?
Now, Rob, on our last time we were together, you told me the snack you go to most is a protein bar.
Yeah, it's like such a typical gym lad thing, but like I do love a good protein bar. So by the look of things, that is what we're making.
If you were in the kitchen cooking, who would be your dream person to cook with? Obviously, you can't say me because I'm already here with you now. But anyone else?
Dreams do come true.
So who would be your dream person to like cook up a storm with?
I would love to cook with The Rock. Like, I think it would just be like, and it would make for such a good video. Like, we'd probably, have you ever seen like The Rock's cheat day challenge? He eats like 12 pancakes, like 12 pizzas. Like, it's so good. So I think if the two of us made that, it'd be epic. For this one.
I'm gonna go for the Mahusa one. So.
1, 2. I was like, didn't even get 3 seconds. Already
you know who I am.
True. Okay, here we go.
Cheers.
Did we just cheers protein bars? Yes, we did. And I'm also going to link that video down below. Make sure to subscribe to Roz. She's a good pal of mine, and she's just got a great personality and makes some good content too, and some killer recipes. So I'm going to finish up here. I'm going to shower, shave, get ready for the day, head off to the gym, and I also got some cool people to meet. So sit back, relax, leave the video a thumbs up. Let's get into it. Okay, so this morning's protein shake, it's going to be kind of a coffee flavored protein shake. This is like, I think it's like mocha flavored protein. Then we're going to put some of this in it, some creatine, flavor drops, just to sweeten it a little bit. Green tea extract, I'm going to take this alongside with it. Green tea, Nutri-Greens, green supplement, vitamin D, and omegas. And that is going to be basically my breakfast. And I'm also going to put a double espresso in it to give me a hit of caffeine and enhance the coffee flavor of the protein shake. So it's going to be like a frappuccino. Just tidied myself up a little bit there. But honestly, my least favorite thing about travel is the amount of just clothes and bags and everything that piles up on you. Look at my apartment, right? First of all, listen to a little bit of Tony Robbins. But look, bags. This is my Vegas luggage here. Just got shopping, gym bags. And then this is just a mess. Like, this is the spare bedroom, and it's just, I don't know what to do. This is why I do giveaways on my Instagram. We're in there. And, you know, I would use this, but I'm all out of hangers, so it's kind of useless. Oh, shit there. It's a mess. So that's kind of like my chore for the week. Like, blazer there. So that's like my chore for the week is to completely tidy up my apartment, because once my apartment is clean, I swear to God, I'm more productive. Like, once you got like a clean car, clean apartment, everything's hanged up, your office is clean, everything's on point. So that was like my goal for the next couple of days, just to slowly make everything very clean. Clean kitchen as well is a nice one too. Now it is time for the gym. The next 2 weeks are going to be a very intense training block for me. I really need it. It's going to be the most consistent I've been in a while, and I'm going to just try to take as little rest days as possible and really up my workload. So let's head to Raw. Yo, did you guys like that little transition? Look at that, it's like a Spider-Man. GoPros, right? They're like hard to find a good situation where they work well, but when you use them properly, they're really good, especially when you like, you know, adjust the contrast and stuff on them as well. And when you change the settings so that it shoots in either 60 frames or 4K. And look at this, little suction cup. So anyways, now gonna head in to Raw Gym. We are gonna hit a push session that is a shoulder emphasis. Let's get it done. I'm super motivated for training these days. So happy to be back into routine. But before we go in, there's a topic that I want to talk about. I think it might even be the title of this video, and it is, have I lost muscle? Because over the past summer, the past 3 months, life has just been going fast. I have been pretty much traveling the world and trying to stay on top of business, on top of YouTube, on top of my social media, and everything has been just going absolutely amazing. But because of all these other things in my life, training and my diet has definitely taken a backseat. I mean, you know, for example, in the Alphalete tour, that was 2 weeks of eating out for pretty much every single meal. So too many calories, not enough training, because there's some days where we'd be traveling literally all day, have a meet up, and then, you know, go to sleep or whatever, relax, eat out dinner. And so definitely, you know, that combination of not having your, you know, my protein on point, too many carbs and fats, not training as much as I used to, so therefore my workload goes down. I definitely do think I've lost a little bit of muscle and gained some fat. And in terms of appearance, when you gain body fat, that's actually what makes you look a lot smaller. So for example, you'll look at people when, you know, at the start of a cut, and then maybe when they're like 2 weeks towards the end of their cut, or like 2 weeks out from a show or a photo shoot, and they are like popping, you know, like they've got striations, they've got veins, they've got, you know, way bigger peaks in their biceps. For example, myself, I hold my fat mainly in my abs or around my chest. Everyone is genetically predisposed to hold body fat a little bit differently. But yeah, so when I cut down, my chest pops, so it looks way, way bigger. And then when I get, you know, some more body fat on me, it looks smaller because it just looks flat. So with all that said, I think I've gained about maybe 4 or 5 pounds of fat and lost maybe 2 pounds of muscle, and that will, you know, make quite a big difference to my physique. But the thing is, it's easily kind of solved. I'll just have to go back into a deficit for, you know, a few weeks or something, a slight deficit, get my protein intake on point and train a little bit more. And this becomes the topic of recomposition, and Jesus, it's gonna like turn into a full video. Basically, with losing body fat and gaining muscle, there are like a few certain scenarios where you can do the two of them at the same time. And to quickly go over it, you know, one of them is if you're completely new to weight training, another one is if you're on steroids, or another one is if you're coming back from a layoff period or some downtime where you haven't been training as much. So that would be what I fit into. So over the next, you know, few weeks, I definitely think I can gain a little bit of muscle or regain some old muscle and lose a bit of body fat. So that's the plan, and I'm motivated, right? Because sometimes when people get out of shape, they get demotivated. But with me, I'm like, awesome, now we can, you know, get back in shape again. I'm motivated to do it. So anyways, I've spoken long enough. Let's go in and hit this session. All right, while we're on the topic, I decided I'd do a voiceover talking about muscle memory. And is it real? So I did some research and found something from one of my favorite researchers, Brad Schoenfeld, talking about how it actually is real, thank God. And it basically has two components. And one is your ability to carry out movements in a coordinated fashion. And this comes down to muscle fiber recruitment and learning certain motor patterns. And then the other involves your actual muscle cells. Muscles have satellite cells, and lifting weights basically increases these cells. And those changes remain for years. So if you do lose muscle, these cells remain and we can regain it a lot quicker. So I'm going to link the entire article in the description box and also put a clip of it on the screen, include some clips of my workout. I hope you're enjoying the video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you are, and I will see you in the next clip. Okay, All right, boys and girls, so pretty decent session. I got an all right pump. One thing I hate about being at a higher body fat percentage is lack of vascularity. I love a good veiny pump. But all right, so I'm just gonna throw on a t-shirt now, and then we're going off to meet someone that you might know already. I would wear the tank top, but we're going to the Hilton in Charlemont. Okay. All right, let's get a move on.
Water and then blink your eyes underneath there. Okay?
Oh, it is the cooler, better looking version of Max Tuning. What is going on, man?
How you doing, brother?
Good to meet you. How's things? All right, guys, so we're here with Chase Tuning, and we are going to do a bit of kind of like an interview Q&A. He's got an awesome podcast, and I'm going, those motorbikes. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. It's a friendly neighborhood. We're gonna do Q&A podcast for his channel, so go check it out. I'm gonna link everything in the description box. Let's do it.
Yeah, awesome, man. Thank you.
Addicted to like camera accessories and stuff now. So the thing with this one is the microphone's great on when you're talking into it.
Yeah.
When you're behind it, it's not that good. See this, it's got the little two-way thing.
Dual, yeah.
Yeah, so it's obviously for interviews and stuff. Very interesting, very good.
I've seen some other people that put the camera facing out and then the mic will be facing backwards.
Yeah,
First time
exactly.
I saw it, I'm like, wow, you're an idiot. The mic's facing the wrong way. I'm like, wait a second.
He's
You're
done this
actually a
before.
genius.
Yeah. And then what's this? This is for your podcasting.
Yeah. So this is a Zoom H6 handy recorder. So this is just a very travel-friendly, high-quality sound recorder, and you can put in like 4 different inputs for audio, and records it all to a flash drive, and it sounds a lot better than just any traditional mic on like a laptop. So record here, put it on the laptop, send it up to the interwebs, and pretty soon you'll have Rob coming through Everford Radio.
I could listen to
Loud
your
and
voice
clear.
all day. Oh my God, doesn't he look like Ryan Gosling?
Stop. Then you were just full-time YouTube content creator. What were maybe kind of your next steps out of 9 to 6 into full-time, I mean, entrepreneur, really?
Yeah, brilliant questions. I love the way this interview is flowing. And so when you're starting up all that, and I watch a lot of people and they're stagnant and they're doing the same thing over and over again.
Idling. One of the biggest things I speak against here on the podcast and all my content is just people get stuck, they get complacent, they get comfortable, and you just idle.
There's nothing worse.
And then it's like a day turns into a month turns into a year. Next thing you know, it's like 5 years later, you're doing the exact same damn thing.
Oh, I know. And so like I was getting any revenue that I made from what was that times like online coaching, clothing, doing the odd public speaking thing, anything, and I was putting that back into my business. So I was like paying for flights so I could go to LA and like collaborate and network, meet people in the industry, surround myself with the right people.
Like-minded people, absolutely.
And it's often like now it's not to this extent, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he was in Austria, everyone was like, oh, look at this weirdo being a bodybuilder. Look at this freak. So he got out of there and he went to LA and stuff. So even in Dublin, I would get a lot of stick because I was the only YouTuber pretty much, or the only fitness YouTuber. And everyone would be like,
one that I found.
Yeah,
the only person kind of doing this world.
I know, yeah, and it is. And everyone's like, what the hell's this guy doing recording himself in the gym? The absolute state of him, like, look at this loser. So I'd be like, all right, I am going off here. I am, heading off to LA, collaborating with people in the UK, New York, everything. So I was going around and I was networking and I was getting out of my comfort zone. Mm-hmm. So that is my piece to answer your question, how, things took off. It's networking and collaborating and getting out of your comfort zone and doing different things.
Beautiful things, man. I love how I'm able to, again, travel, do my own thing, network at the same time.
The world is your playground.
It is.
It's literally it.
It is. Rob, thank you so much, man.
No worries, put it there.
Cheers.
That was awesome.
So it was a legit hostile takeover of one of the business meeting rooms. Rob just charmed the hell out of the front desk girl. So amazing interview, and about 45 minutes long. So this is gonna drop after the Sophie Aris video. Rob, thanks again for coming down, man.
We had a great conversation. Like we were saying, like podcasts are so fun because you just get to like sit down and properly talk.
You're just talking, unravel the story. That's what it's all about.
It's amazing. Yeah, so here, mate, put it right there. All right, peeps, we're doing the same meal that I have pretty much every day. It is lean beef or lean steak, and then just a lot of veggies and a salad. So we have mixed peppers, mushrooms, there's some courgette in there, and then we got a salad, and I think I'm gonna add, not that, I'm gonna add some of this, what is it? whole grain rice and quinoa or quinoa, whatever you want to call it. Look at that. It's gonna go so well together. Okay, so we got our salad bowl here, and now we are going to add some protein and some more veggies. Now, like seriously, how good does that look? House salad, courgette, mushrooms, peppers, quinoa, rice, and steak bowl. And I'm probably gonna put salsa and some hot sauce on top of that. Okay, boys and girls, it's bedtime, so I'm taking some ZMAs, and this stuff I got in America, right? It's called melatonin. For some reason you can't get it in Ireland, but it knocks me out anyways. But so I'm just wrapping up this vlog here. Hope you enjoyed it, and does anybody else love when it's raining outside, you can hear the rain on the windows and just go to sleep. So anyways, the next couple of weeks, the next 2 weeks even, before Vegas and LA, which I just booked there, they're going to be very concentrated on, you know, training, full days of eating, you know, just kind of talking about topics like we did in today's video. And I'm really looking forward to making those videos because life's been mad. I've been going out way more often than usual, and I'm not going out for those 2 weeks, or at least I'm going to try not to. No, I'm not going to do it. All right, okay, good night. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. For real.